Exactly what was that about?
What? You act like you're too old to get a bear hug from your dad.
Y'all sit down and behave. I said quit. Yes?
May I be excused to use the restroom?
Sure, go ahead. Y'all hold tight for a minute. I gotta go see another teacher. I'll be right back.
I'm so sorry, sweetie. But it's confirmed that you are pregnant. Look, I don't believe in abortion, but I do want to encourage you to seek out adoption. There are thousands of people out there who would love to have kids.
Abortion isn't even a consideration, but I don't think adoption is either. It doesn't matter anyway because my father's gonna kill me.
Look, before you leave, I'd like to get you in contact with some groups and resources that can help you out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you know who the father is? Hey, look, you don't have to tell me. It's none of my business. I just think it would probably be easier for you to make these decisions if you had someone else to lean on.
It's my teacher. I was somewhere I shouldn't have been, and he took advantage of me.
Mr. McDaniels,
Yes?
place your hands behind my back, sir. You're under
What?
arrest.
What's going on?
Sir, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
What?
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you don't have an attorney or can't afford one will be appointed to you. Do you understand these rights that I've read to you?
Yes, but I don't understand what's going on.
All right, let's go. We'll talk about that at the station. Come on.
Boys are stupid.
Well, whatever. I've got plans, so I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I can agree. Boys are stupid. I hope my baby boy turns out nothing like what I've experienced.
How do you know for certain it's a boy? It could be a girl for all you know.
I've heard it all now. That's crazy.
What's so funny?
The ultrasound literally shows it's a boy. Did I say something I wasn't supposed to?
Not that I heard. I'm just as lost as you are.
I mean, I don't want her mad, and looks like she could use a friend right now. I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow.
Good
Love
luck.
y'all so much. Samantha, what's wrong? Why'd you turn off?
Everyone always assumes they know other people's gender. What if someone doesn't want to identify as either gender? Coming from a strict Christian like yourself, you should just know how to love everyone equally.
Samantha, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad. I didn't insinuate I didn't love anyone. I'm not making fun of you. God didn't mess up though. There is only 2 genders.
So, let me guess, you don't think girls should like girls either, huh?
You know I'm a Christian, and my beliefs are that you can't be attracted to the same sex as you.
So, if I tell you that I identify as a man and I told you that I like girls, you'll belittle me with your little Bible?
Absolutely not. I love you so much. So much so that I want to show you the truth found in Jesus Christ. Whether you accept to believe it or not, I love you either way.
I was born this way, Kimberly. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
That's exactly why you need to be born again. Sam, we all human. We all sin. We have tendencies and urges that do not line up with what the Bible says. Doesn't mean we just accept our sin and say, oh well, we were born this way. We all have to lean on God to help get through it.
So, if I were to turn my life to Christ and all of a sudden I'm perfect, I've seen plenty of holy wills that sin just like me.
You're right. The church isn't nothing but a building full of sinners. It's called grace for a reason. We don't deserve it, and we all sin differently. You're still going to fall and sin in the things you struggle in. But if you trust Jesus, you're going to at least want to try and strive to be better and not sin.
Is that why I've been feeling so bad for being myself?
It very well could be God trying to get your attention and ask him into your life. These battles belong to the world, and the world is the devil's playground. God is there waiting on us to help us through it, but he's not going to beg you. Now that you know the truth, you're accountable for all the decisions that you make, and those decisions have eternal consequences. But all the pronouns you have to know is that you are his. Can I see your phone?
Yeah, here you go.
There's a Bible app that you can download, and you can take it anywhere and just know that Jesus Christ is with you all the way.
Thank you.
What? It's just my allergies. Shut up and mind your business, boo.
Right, Teresa. Right.
Yo.
Hi, Anthony. I think it's about that time we meet up again. My supply's running a little low, if you know what I mean.
What you want this time?
Well, what you got?
What I have, you can't afford it. But you could earn it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I got something you want, you got something I want. I'm sure we can work something out. I'll send you the location of where I'm headed.
Anthony? Anthony, this isn't funny. Okay, joke's over.
You are too predictable, Teresa. No, none of that now. You're already here. You see, evil never takes a day off. You should have listened to that good friend of yours, Kimberly, while you could. But she saw this coming. You were too blinded by your next tie that you didn't even see what was happening right in front of you. I knew from the way you carried yourself I'd be able to manipulate you, Teresa. You started by asking me for a cigarette, then my number, then one thing led to another, and now you're owing me favors for product you can't afford. You went from a virgin who valued her body to selling it to support a habit you were too broke to afford. Now you'll never see your family again and be working for me far, far away from here. Welcome to the family, darling.
Y'all, being pregnant stinks. I'm serious. My feet are swollen, my back feels like someone's driving nails in it, and I can't catch my breath these days.
That's why I use protection, silly.
I wasn't that stupid, Jasmine. I made sure we used protection. But I guess the only way to not get pregnant is to not be in the situation to begin with.
Oh my gosh.
Local teen Teresa Rapport goes missing from her home. Last seen yesterday. If you have any information about the whereabouts of where she may be, you're encouraged to call 911.
Hey, you've reached your girl T. Leave me a message and I'll try to get back with you. Bye.
Okay, girls, don't freak out.
And this is coming from someone who is in fact freaking out.
We've got to find her.
I agree. We can't just sit here and do nothing. Let's go.
Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna call my mom for a ride.
I'll wait here with Madison. Kimberly and Samantha, y'all find out everything and let us know.
What's wrong, Jasmine? I can see something's eating at you. What is it?
Like, is your life over now that you're pregnant?
It's changed. I can't play softball anymore. I was kicked off the volleyball team, and my parents won't let me leave the house until I'm 20. So it's not over, but it's different.
I see.
You obviously have something you want to say. What is it? I'm not a mind reader. You gotta tell me.
Like, you said you use protection, yet you're still pregnant. I don't get it.
Are you sexually active, Jasmine? Is that where all of these out-of-the-park questions are coming from?
I am, but I don't get it. You said y'all use protection, yet here you are. I'm all kinds of confused.
That's the common misconception of pregnancy. The only way to not get pregnant is to not have sex. That's the brutal truth. It may seem fun and what all the teenagers are doing, but I'm about to have to grow up super fast. You think I'm gonna have fun going to bed at midnight after I finish my homework, then waking up at 3 and 5 to screaming baby, then at 6 to get me and the baby ready for the day, just to do that all over again?
But he'll leave me for somebody else. We've been fighting for a while because I wouldn't. But now that we have, our relationship is perfect.
Baby, if a man's with you for only that reason, you got the wrong boy in life. It may seem like champagne and roses, but when it goes wrong, it goes life-altering wrong. Learn from my mistakes, please.
I hear you, but I'll be the talk of the town if he leaves me.
You'll be the talk of the town if you stay with him too. Look, you've got all the time in the world to be grown and make adult decisions. You're only a teenager once. Don't let a boy change that. It's never too late to do what's right by God until it's too late.
Sweetie, I love you so much. You know that, right?
Yes, Mama. I'm so sorry that I put me and this family in this predicament.
No. Don't you do that to yourself. We've all made mistakes that has gotten us to this point. Even me as your mom.
No time like the present to start living, right? Right?
That's right, baby. I'm gonna give you two some time together and run down to the store. Do either of you want anything?
Yes, ma'am. Pickles, please.
Oh, sweet girl. You are pregnant.
OMG, who's our new friend?
Oh my gosh, are you okay? What happened?
Who did this?
Long story. Just know it ain't ever happening again. I was addicted to pain medicine, and I had habits that resulted in bad decisions on my part. Who did it isn't important. Just know he'll be in prison for the rest of his life.
I had no idea you were dealing with this, Teresa. Why didn't you reach out for help?
I saw it coming. I'm so sorry I didn't try harder to do anything about it.
It's okay, girls. I promise.
No, it's not. One of us was taken advantage of by our teachers and is about to have a baby at 14 years old. One of us has been struggling with our sexual identity and isn't seeing truly who she is in Christ. One of us is putting a boy over her feelings and future based off what society says. And one of us saw it all happening, had the answers, and didn't do anything, just because I let pride get in the way and I didn't want to be that goody-goody friend who nobody wanted to hang out with because I felt different from y'all.
Kimberly, you did help us. All of us.
And who was the person who showed up with a backpack full of food and flashlights trying to create a search party to find me?
The point I'm trying to make here is some people are hurting and struggling every day, and some signs are visible and some are not. We just don't want to pry into people's personal spaces.
Well, I give you permission to always invade my personal space from here on out.
Me too.
Me 3.
Me 4.
Guys, you are all struggling, and this is just our little friend group. Think about how many people in our school are struggling right now. How about y'all start coming to church with me and start getting the word out about Jesus Christ?
But what if people don't see the way we see things and make fun of us?
Then we have each other, and we don't have to worry about the way that people see us.
That's right. Jesus instructed us to love everyone. We face the same challenges as other kids too. They struggle just like we do. The only way we can help them is to point them to the only one who can help, Jesus. Unfortunately, these events lead to Madison having a baby, but we can help her through that.
Baby boy, we will help her with that beautiful baby boy.
That's gonna be sooner rather than later. We all make choices, and right now I'm choosing one of y'all to go get the doctor. I'm having this baby now.
Doctor!